just thought I'd come on and do a reading for air and fire. I thought I would just change it up a little bit. Okay. So I thought I would just talk to Spirit and see what they want to say to you. What you need to be looking out for. Maybe a little bit of self-love messages. So we'll start with Aquarius and we'll see what's going on. Spirits, angels, guides, thank you so much for leading the reading today. I appreciate your help. Help me give clear, accurate, loving messages for the air and fire signs, for the best good and growth for the people watching. Thank you. So listen to your heart is the that's number 44, and then number 43 is on the bottom of the deck, which is take your time. So we'll get some other messages about that, but this one's about listening to your heart, which that's always good advice, right? So we'll find out what that's about here. I'm going to get a couple Akashic cards for you. See what's going on in the Akashic records for you. Okay, so it looks like you have a pretty big job to do here, and it looks a little scary. It looks like kind of like something you're going to have to really learn to trust yourself. And then you also have the Six of Roses, which is about a war. It's called the War of the Roses. And the message of this card is, why are you in a war in the beginning? But why are you even in the war? Like, it's really about getting off the field, you know? And I feel like that's how come listen to your heart is here. At the bottom of the deck, I see the divine physician. And basically, that means that there's a big healing coming. Now, whether it's for you or you're the one doing the healing, it could go either way there. So maybe you're learning something new. So now I'm going to clarify with some tarot cards. So thank you for coming and joining me. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate that so much. So this is about listening to your heart, is about closing out a cycle to something. And I feel like you're manifesting a new beginning, and I feel like you're starting to see stability in your life. I feel like there is a little bit of ruckus going on around you with this lookout card. Like, it looks like there's maybe a problem, like working with other people or something, like getting along. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Okay, so this lookout card is a big struggle. Like, it's a struggle. I feel like it might be about a decision that you either already made or have to make, and you just can't decide. You're actually kind of ignoring it, and deep down you're like Nine of Swords. So that's like nightmare card, you know. Let me show you this card I'm talking about with the lookout. So it's like a boat that's on fire, and this is your job up here to be the lookout. So basically there's some kind of a war going on, and so people are shooting bombs at this boat, and you're like the lookout. You're way up in the air. The boat's on fire. You could fall. So it looks like in the tarot that's clarifying it, it looks like there's a lot of fear here around this. Tell me what the Two of Swords is. What's the decision? What do you have to decide on? What does Aquarius need to decide about? What are they deciding? It looks like there's just been, you need to start, it's about some kind of new beginning. Um, and it looks like you have a boundary around yourself about it. You have lots of ways you could go. And let's see. Let's get the War of the Roses. Let's clarify that, because this is like red and white on a field facing each other, and there's some kind of a, war. It's called the War of the Roses. And this card is really, it's about not being in the war at all. Like, get off the field. That's the message of it. Whatever you're fighting with. So it looks like to me like it's a fight between your spirit self and your human self. And yeah, so it's kind of about surrender, you know. It is. And here comes this, this is what's clarifying the rose, or the War of the Roses, is you've got the High Priestess and the Earth Mother, which is the Empress. She is definitely, these two women are the most powerful women in the tarot. The High Priestess is about your intuition, and the Earth Mother is about, it's about divine energy. It's about realizing your divine energy, the energy of the Earth Mother. And at the bottom of the deck, it's like Seven of Pentacles. So you're trying to figure out really where you want to put your energy. So where would the best place for them to be put your energy? You don't even want to look. But yeah, I feel like it's about stability and a new beginning coming. Now, remember at the bottom here, we have take your time. So take your time making the decision that you need to make and in the lookout. Now, this is remember, it's a burden. It's about cooperating with other people. And it's about making a decision that there's really no right or wrong way to do it, or there's no right or wrong answer. Let's look and see what this divine physician has to say, because it's about having a big healing. How's that happening? Yeah, the sun's coming out and the standing stone. So basically what's happening here is you're finding justice in something, like whatever happened here, whatever happened that wasn't fair. I feel like you're understanding like the bigger picture, the soul's journey, the reason. What is the justice for Aquarius spirit? Maybe it's a healing power. It's about something that you walked away from, something that hurt your heart and that you walked away from. I feel like it was the Ten of Cups, right? And I feel like you're surrendering that is what's happening. I feel like what's happening is you're understanding why you had to leave, or why somebody else had to leave your life. And this doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a parent. It could be a sibling. It could be anybody. Like, you're understanding why they left your life, and that's what's healing you, is like understanding the justice, like why it happened. So tell me why. Why did it happen? Can you show me? It's because you have to go a different way. So like, let's say this is about a job, because it could be. It's Three of Swords. It's like something broke your heart, But I see somebody coming in offering you something, like they like something about your work. And this is something that you actually really enjoy doing. The Knight of Wands is here. So I feel like it's kind of a win-win. Like, you're understanding why it happened, because this led you here to this place where you're actually satisfied with your life. You're satisfied with what you're doing for work. You're satisfied with the people in your life. I feel like you're surrounded by love. Could be kids involved, could be a lover, but I also see like animals. I feel like you're seeing the love, feeling the love from like all angles. So that's actually a really nice message. Um, and be sure and remember this one at the bottom of the deck that says, take your time. You know, nothing is, I mean, time is an illusion. So be gentle with yourself and understand that your higher self has a plan and is constantly directing the whole situation. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Next is Gemini. Let's see. We'll get this. I'm using this Check Your Vibe deck because it's more about like listening to your body, you know. It's like advice about that. Okay, so aura cleanse. This has got somebody taking a bath. So I'm feeling like, yeah, and this bathtub is even outside. And there's a sun, there's some rain. I feel like just tapping into nature and also like this aura cleanse bath. It would be like putting salt in your bath, you know, lighting a candle, using all the elements, call them all in, and then lay there and see what happens. It's going to change your aura. And then this is the one at the bottom of the deck, 48. It says you're the boss. That adds up to 12, and then, so that means it's a 3. So that's angel advice. It's like, you know, spiritual advice with a 3 like that. Okay, so Gemini, what's going on for Gemini with the Akashic deck? Gemini. Okay, so you got the willow tree. So this is about being confident in your own truth. And it's also a message of peace. The willow is also a magical tree, and it's strong. Like, it's strong. Strong foundation and your own strength even. And then the 2 worlds. What the outer world demands of you versus what spirit is guiding you to do. So you'll be seeing polarity between spiritual experience and personal success in your day-to-day. That's cool. So yeah, you're kind of evaluating you know, what is expected of you in the physical, but what your soul path actually has to is part of it too. Okay. Now we'll clarify these. Let's clarify aura cleanse for Gemini. Okay, so let's clarify that, Spirit. This is a number 32 card, so it adds up to a 5, which means fast changes. So the aura cleanse one, it's like this person laying in the bathtub, you know? So it will change you like immediately. It will change your aura, the way you feel. Yeah, temperance card, that's exactly, and the Hanged Man. So I feel like this is also a really good place, like to take a bath with salt, right? It's a really good place to tap in and ask for a different perspective on what you're doing, what you're thinking, and transmuting energy with the Temperance card. Hi. This is Gemini. This is Gemini. So Two of Forces is the next one, which is the willow tree. So it's about being confident in your own truth. You know, you have your own truth. You've lived a life that has taught you many things. And it's being okay with understanding that and sharing those ideas and thoughts. Okay, so the first card to clarify is the Queen of Swords, which is your energy. You know, now this person, this Queen of Swords, this is our energy as an air sign. So I feel like, you know, it's okay to be in this energy and take out your emotions while you're deciding things, using truth, using what you know, standing confident in this willow energy, cutting out everything, people, places, things, ideas that don't serve you anymore. I feel like you've been hanging on to something really tightly. It could be a King of Wands. So a fire sign or somebody that embodies this energy. Sexy, maybe a teacher, very magical, confident, and fire energy, you know, fire, passion, very passionate individual. Could be somebody that travels a lot too. And then the Three of Wands, manifesting something. What are you manifesting? So it looks like you're almost trying to cut something out that you know doesn't serve you anymore, but you're hanging on to it so tightly as well with the Four of Pentacles, right? And it looks like a person, I feel like you're still trying to manifest it. And it's because of 10 cups of love, you know? That's what you're manifesting. Let's check out the two worlds. Like, this is the polarity between what the physical world expects from us and what your own soul is planning on doing. First card out is the King of Swords. So there you go again. Same kind of message as the Queen. It's like going off what you know. It's like being honest. It's about adjusting ideas too. You know, adjusting your own truth. Tell me what's happening here with this Two of Scrolls. So the Two of Scrolls is basically Two of Swords in the Akashic, right? Scrolls are the swords, they're knowledge. So I feel like this is a decision you're making, you know? Like, should I listen to my soul or should I do what society expects me to do? Fucking burden is burdening you. Like, the difference between these two things. I think you're being called to use your knowledge, you know? But I feel like also there's some kind of a heartbreak here. There's a heartbreak. But I do see a fast change coming in with the Knight of Swords. And I feel like it's like a sudden, like, enlightenment and epiphany on doing something. Like, that might be what this card is about. Like, maybe you have a 9 to 5 job and your soul is saying, like, write a book, paint a painting. This is where it's at. Follow your soul's wishes, you know. Follow your passion, follow your heart. I know you've been working on something here. I feel like you've been working on something, getting good at something. This Eight of Pentacles is about honing a skill. So let's see if we can find out what the skill is that you're getting good at. I suppose it will be different for everybody, right? Let me see. Oh, maybe this is it. Maybe you're learning to read tarot. Maybe you're a fortune teller. But I feel like this is what you've been working on. And I feel like this is where your soul is leading you. But, you know, a lot of people, I mean, they have their doubts about tarot. You know, I mean, some people even think it's, you know, dark energy. I've heard lots of people say that to me, and I just never feel dark energy from these cards. There are a couple of cards, different decks that have like, it's got some different energy to it for sure, but I don't know that it's dark. The messages are just different, you know? And so you'll notice the cards I use, and that's why. They're the ones that feel good in my heart and in my hands. This card here, you're the boss. You get to do whatever you want. So choice is up to yours. Oh my gosh, yeah. 10 of Pentacles. So here's what I think. I think you're being guided to do something different than you've always done. And I think it has something to do with metaphysical, or it could just be like follow your intuition, follow the feeling that you get inside of yourself when you're doing this thing, like you're honing a skill here. And this is like what I said, like this is what society expects from you versus what your soul path truly is. And it's a struggle, like it is. So if you're being called for something metaphysical, you know, you might be struggling with that decision. But hi, how's it going? Well, that is pretty cool. It's 7:30 a.m. Well, good morning, Australia. And welcome, welcome. I haven't seen you in such a long time. So that's what I'm seeing. Should we get advice? Spirit, what's the advice for these guys to get going? Okay. So it's like, yeah, 5 of Swords. A lot of struggle inside yourself. Maybe you're doing something. Maybe you're even like, if it's about metaphysical stuff, there's swords flying all around. There's a big pot, cauldron, cooking. And one person is scared, and one person is like didn't know what to think, and the other person is sure of herself. And I feel like that has everything to do with this Willow card, like standing in your truth, standing in your power. Yeah, I see you choosing, making a choice. This Two of Wands to me is meaning like you decide to choose yourself, and maybe you don't usually do that. So it's a different thing, you know? You're choosing yourself because you finally see the truth of something. And honestly, it's taking you right back to your own energy, the truth. You know, you're realizing who you really are. This is your card, Gemini. This could also mean that someone's coming in, and, you know, it also represents a choice. So I feel like you're going to get clarity on the choice that, you know, that you make. I think you're going to choose the one that's authentically you. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's what I got for you guys. So just listen to your, whatever you want. Do whatever you want. That's what the spirit realm is saying. Like, it's up to you. But don't forget how strong you are. Don't forget all the knowledge that you have picked up, you know, because it's yours. Hi, Callie. Oh, good. Okay, so now we've got Libra. Let's look and see what's going on for Libra. Spirits, angels, guides, thank you so much. Giving me great messages today. Okay, so you're at a crossroads here, Libra. You get to decide what way to go. That's the first card, you're deciding. And the next one is clear the path. So let's see what's in the way here. You're working on a transformation. I feel like you have a lot of things on your mind. Maybe you're traveling. I feel like you're just doing a lot. But there is a transformation coming. Look at the bottom of the deck, get a new story. I actually just did a TikTok video, and it was about that. It was such a good, I just did a collective message, but Libra is going toward the star. Star, meaning wish fulfillment. So it looks like you're going to be working on a new story. Maybe you've been stuck in the same old rut for a while, and now you're at this crossroads. You get to pick where you want to go. That's kind of exciting. Hi, Callie. Bye, Callie. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. All right, so it's the 7 of Keys here with Akashic. So when you apply yourself, you can do anything. There could be a promotion at work. But it's definitely about climbing a big hill and getting to the top. So I feel like you've been on a journey. And once you get to the top, you can see all around you like no other, right? But it takes a while to get there. So you're climbing up the ladder. This is the 7 of Pentacles. Let's see. And then the Ark of the Covenant. You're living true to your soul contract, facing lessons and growth, working toward greater discoveries. Continue to work toward your higher purpose. And your higher purpose is to touch the light, to touch the world with your light. And don't get pulled into emotional drama. Those are the messages from the Akashic realm. Oh, thank you for coming, Tinking. I'm so happy to see you. Okay, so let's see what you're deciding on here. Obviously, you get to choose what way you want to go. Damn. I dropped a bunch. So I'm just going to take the ones that flipped over face forward. Okay, so you've got the, I see some movement here. Big movement. This could be, I don't know, is it like about offering love? It's like Spirit's moving you toward the Chariot, and the Chariot is moving you toward the Knight of Cups. So I don't know if you're like, if this is a person, and it's a crossroads. Like, what way are you going to go? You have lots of choices. Spirit says be patient. Look at it from all angles. I see something. Something ended. But I see you standing strong in the Queen of Pentacles energy here. And then 10 of Cups around you. So you're being moved. You're going somewhere. You get to decide what direction that you're going. I feel like before you go on this journey or get to this like stability and 10 of Cups, I feel like you have to like kind of look things over and look at it from all perspectives and decide what you want to really end, and then proceed. Because what I see is you finding stability in yourself with the Queen of Pentacles and then 10 of Cups. So it looks like, you know, something's ending. Something did end. Clear the path is clarified by the 5 of Cups. So it looks like there's a lot of crying. What are you crying for? This is Libra. Yeah. Yeah, you feel attacked, Seven of Wands. You feel like everybody's attacking you. Your heart is broken, and there's a big burden following you, carrying a big burden. So Spirit is asking you to, like, let that go. You're up all night. Spirit's telling you to use your intuition to clear this path. Tell me, how do they clear it? How's the Two of Cups? There could be a soul friend that can help. Two of Cups. Maybe this soul friend helps you find your strength or realize your strength, and then you get up and start moving forward. That's what I feel like. So the things that need to be cleared is this pain, you know. And if it's a loss, which it looks like it, because the Ten of Swords is over here, and you're looking at it from a different perspective, trying to like get a different vantage point. Like, how do I look at this so I can find my own stability, so I can find love all around me? Something ended, and now what do I do? And clear the path is coming out because you're crying, you're sad, your heart's broken, and you feel attacked. You're up all night, you feel like you're carrying a load of something. So this is what needs to be cleared out, and the way you're going to do it is through listening to your intuition, because the High Priestess is here. There is a Two of Cups person involved, and the Strength card is here. So this could be a Leo in your life that helps you put down this load, or helps you see things from a different perspective. Seven of Keys. This could be about work, getting a promotion. Could be the Seven of Pentacles is typically, should I put any more effort into this situation? You know, where should I put my energy? Has it been worth it so far? But he's on the top of this mountain. It looks to me like it would be worth it. So I'm going to say this is a positive Seven of Pentacles because of the vantage point you have. So this could be about love, could be about a water sign, could be about emotions. Like, this has been a long haul. Okay, yeah. And then here comes out the Devil and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like this is kind of talking about this fear or this pain, you know, the nightmare, the burden, the Three of Swords, the Five of Cups, all those negative cards kind of are the devil here. And they came out with this Queen, which means that it's time to surrender it, because it's becoming, you know, like this space that you're in with all this pain and nightmares. You're not sleeping, you know, all of that. It's becoming toxic for you. And so the answer is to surrender it. So how do they do that? So something's going to come up, like a new beginning. See, and I wondered about that because you have the King and Queen here of Cups, and then the Ace of Wands. So like, you have a new beginning with somebody who vibe matches you, but you have this fear that you have to let go of, this pain, all these emotions, you know, because they're kind of blocking you from this new relationship, or if you have a relationship already, it's causing like a rift in it, you know. So the Ark of the Covenant is the next one. This is a pretty cool card. And this one's saying you're living true to your soul contract, facing lessons and growth, working toward greater discoveries. And then it says continue to work toward your higher purpose, which is to touch the world with your light. The Ark of the Covenant. So the Ark of the Covenant, like in the Bible, was the place where they put like the stone tablets. You remember when the story talks about manna coming from heaven to feed the Israelites while they were in the wilderness? Well, that mana would turn into worms like within a certain amount of time. But they did collect some mana, put it in the Ark of the Covenant, and it didn't turn into worms. So it was kind of a magical place, a magical box, right? And what this card really is telling me is like, you kind of have that inside of you, like the secrets, the mana, the proof of a higher being. Maybe you hold that information inside of you. So I feel like at this point in time, maybe you're not seeing it. And that's probably why the card is here. Is like, I feel like you're so sad that you don't see this blessing, this thing that's being given to you. You just don't see it, and it is from spirit. But what it ends up giving you is stability, which the King of Pentacles is here now. And I feel like, yeah, you had the Queen over here with 10 cups of love. So I feel like there is a closing of a cycle with the World card and an opening to a new cycle. It could have something to do with your past, because there's a 6 of Cups here. So this could be somebody from the past coming back, offering you flowers, an apology, some love, and your soul is super excited about it. I feel like there's a brand new start here with whatever this is. So that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope that that made sense for you. Aries is next. Okay, let's look for Aries here. Spirit, thank you so much for the great messages today. And give me a message for Aries, please. Pray. It says pray. Oh, right on. Here you go. Pray and play at the bottom. You got a couple of cards that rhyme here. So I don't know. Do we have a poet? Poet who doesn't know it? So the play card is about kind of tapping into your inner child and doing things that you like to do as a child, because it kind of brings your soul to be more active. And then pray is here as well. So I feel like some of you need to like touch base with the higher self, or whatever. Yeah. Pray and play. So whatever that means for you, to pray, talk to your higher self, talk to all that is. I see the sunshine here. So 8 of Force is the lightning bolt. So I feel like something from spirit is telling you something new. Like there's a lightning bolt. Something's going to change quickly. And the 6 of Scrolls. The sands of time. Don't give up. You're not done. And it's about an opportunity that's coming in that you don't want to miss. It could be about the King of Roses, who's on the bottom of the deck. This is about balancing passion and purity, healing and creativity. You're ready to stand up for yourself and take action. Thoughtful, wholehearted support. So those are some of the meanings of that King of Roses. That's a King of Cups, could be a water sign. Clarify the pray card, Spirit. This is a number 31 card, which adds up to a 4, which could have something to do with your foundation. 4s are usually about foundation, home. I feel like you're going on a new on a new journey, and it's your soul guiding you here with the Judgment card. So I feel like you're having complete trust here in your own soul. The new path that you're on is a passionate path. Like, it's doing something that your soul loves to do. It's doing something that you love to do. Remember over here with the play card? Kind of same thing. You know, tapping into your inner spirit and letting it out. Yeah, I feel like where your soul is leading you to is the Emperor and the Lovers. So the Emperor energy could be about a person. It could be about somebody that, you know, is a divine counterpart of yours. Could be about you stepping up and taking the lead in your own life. It could be about being an entrepreneur, starting a new business. You are starting something new here with the Page of Wands. And it's passionate. It's like something you dig. And then out comes the Lovers. So the Lovers could be about a choice. It could also be about, you know, a really great love connection. It is a Gemini card. One more on that one, please. Why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers here for Aries? The Lovers card is here because of the Tower. We better clarify the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Oh. Okay. The Tower is about a heartbreak. It's about shady behavior. And it could be about this lover. It could be about this Emperor. But Spirit is bringing out another page here. And the Six of Wands, which is, it's about being successful at something. This page is painting. Remember what I was saying over here with the play card, like doing things that you love to do as a child. I feel like that's kind of the same idea. I feel like if this is an energy that you're having a tough time with, that's why the pray card is here. Let your soul guide you, because yeah, I see a lot of like pain here associated with the Lovers, an ending, nightmare. But I feel like you're following your passions, you're following your soul, and it's going to lead you to a huge successful situation. So tell me what the lightning bolt's coming in for Aries. This is the Eight of Forces, which would be the Eight of Wands. And I feel like this is totally spirit involvement, right? So it's got something to do with a big burden that you're carrying around. What about it? I feel like you're going to suddenly see something. It's a burden about a Two of Cups. So there's that Lover's card again. I feel like you're going to get some sudden information. It's coming from your intuition. I feel like you're going to see something. It's a new beginning. And you're manifesting it. I feel like, honestly, what this is really saying is like you've been carrying around this burden about this specific soul friend, and your intuition is giving you some new ideas, new messages. Eight of Forces, it's the lightning bolt card. So like inside in comes this huge message about this Two of Cups relationship, and it makes you start manifesting. What are you manifesting? A new beginning. The Sands of Times is the Six of Scrolls, which is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords in Tarot is about spirit guiding you to a new place, a more safe place. And this card is about not giving up because you're not done yet. You're still working on whatever you're working on here. And there's an opportunity here, and you don't want to miss it, is what this card is meaning. The sands of time. Clarify the sands of time for Aries, period. Clarify the sands of time for Aries. Okay, so first of all, there's some kind of devil in your midst, like negative energy. This could be like an addiction or a person with an addiction. It could be a temptation. It could be toxicity, right? But the Hanged Man is what came out with it, so it means that you're getting a new perspective. And then here comes that Six of Wands, or Six of Swords. I was telling you, that's the first card, Six of Scrolls. This is spirit, like taking you out of this energy, like it's devil energy, it's stuck energy, and leading you to this place where they're showing you you can go anywhere you want. Like Two of Wands. Where do you want to go, babe? Where do you want to go? And they're giving you a map, a new place to go. Page of Pentacles. Tell me, where's their final destination here? What's the destination for Aries? Magician. So I feel like what you're trying to manifest is justice. Or you're working with a Libra. But I feel like what you're trying to see is the justice of this heartbreak situation. You're trying to see why it happened. But what I see is, I feel like there's some sort of awakening about this situation. This Two of Cups person. And there's two new beginnings here with this Lightning Bolt card. A new beginning in Pentacles and a new beginning in Wands. So, yeah, the Lightning Bolt. I feel like you're going to get some kind of epiphany, some kind of huge awakening kind of information. And I think it just sets you on a new path. I do see you choosing yourself and what's best for you. You might choose to be single. I mean, because you're going off of all of your knowledge. You know, with the King of Swords here, you're going off all your knowledge, and you are single and successful here with the Nine of Pentacles. You got a great relationship with spirit at this point. I see you sitting here reading a book. I see money just growing on the trees. So that's kind of exciting. And the King of Swords obviously represents cutting away anything that doesn't serve you anymore. You know what I mean? People, places, things, and ideas that just don't serve you. And even this Devil card, like, you can use that King of Swords to get rid of this devil energy, whatever it might be. You know, this card to me just gives off a vibe of fear. Like, that's what I feel like about this one. But there's a volcano in the background. There could be like a temper. So maybe you're dealing with someone that has a temper, and, you know, and your King of Swords self says, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm perfectly fine right here on my own. So honestly, I think you have an inner struggle, but I think that Ten of Pentacles is yours all by yourself. I don't think you need another person to find the Ten of Pentacles. So that looks like a pretty good reading. I guess you get to decide. I wonder what this lightning bolt is going to be like for you. Like, I'm thinking about the lightning bolt, and I'm thinking about like the Eight of Wands, and that's what it means, you know. And it's like sudden change in direction. It's like spirit honing in on you and helping you grow, helping you understand something differently. And so I feel like that lightning bolt could come while you're either, because the card was pray, right? Or it could be while you're doing something that you liked doing when you were little. You know, you might just get the message like that. It could be a dream too. But you are going to have clarity on what way to go, is what I'm getting. So Leo's next. Let's see what's going on for Leo. What's going on for Leo today? Okay, meditate. And the question coming out, what do you love? So, maybe that's what you're kind of looking at today. Maybe that's what you're meditating about. What do I actually love? What do I love? Who do I love? What do I love doing? What puts a smile on my face? I feel like you're figuring those things out. And doing what you love is going to cause huge changes in your life. Is what I'm getting off these cards. Do what you love. If you love someone, let them know. Okay, Leo. Let's look and see what the Akashic messages are for you today. I love this deck. Leo. Hilarion. And Four of Forces. So Hilarion is actually the number 5 card. So you have 2 cards that are 5s, which means there's going to be something that changes pretty quickly in your life. You also got the 4 of Forces, and I feel like the last reading I did for you, Leo, you had that too. It's the Spring card. So it means a new beginning. It could mean the spring season, there's a new beginning, and what might be new is your stability, because I see the King of Keys at the bottom, which is the King of Pentacles, and he is all about stability, you know, King Midas. So something happening with your money possibly. So let's clarify meditate. What is Leo needing to meditate about? Healing up from a tower moment from a lover. That's what. Okay, so you're meditating about that. Do what you love. Tell me what that might look like, Spirit, for Leo. Do what you love. Okay, so Knight of Wands comes out, which is like, well, it's your card. But it's also about following your passions. You know, Knights are kind of youngish. So like, you know, 20 to 30, you know what I mean? Lots of energy going somewhere. I feel like you have some sort of decision to make, and it's hard for you to make it because you're healing, and you don't really want to make the decision. I feel like you feel really guarded and maybe even attacked by somebody that could be like an old lover. I feel like whatever it is, I feel like you can't stop thinking about it, Leo, because you want a new beginning. So I feel like Spirit is asking you to like tap into that that younger version of yourself, you know, the Knight of Wands version, the one that goes after what he wants, you know, the next funnest thing. Do that. I do see that you have a lot of options here. Options in love, options in what to do with your life. Do what you love, and here comes the page. So that's that painting card again. So I feel like, you know, doing something that you really dig is going to help you get clear, you know, on what happened in the past and how you feel about it and how to proceed forward. So the Hilarion card, which is number 5 here, this is about being logical. It could be about like doing some research too. It could be about spirit communication. And it's also, Hilarion is an ascended master that was in charge of research. So I don't know if you are researching something or doing something like that, trying to figure something out, or if you're tapping into the other side. You might be, you know, getting messages from the other side. Let's clarify. Hilarion for Leo, please. Yeah. So yeah, it's about the Hierophant, number 5, same card, right? So the Hierophant here is about, it's about higher learning. It can be a teacher as well. And you have the 5 of Wands here, which means like maybe you struggle with this inside yourself. Why? Why is this struggle here? There could be other people that have a problem with it. That's 3 5s right on the same card. So I feel like watch for 5s because they might give you another 5 of cups now. So big changes here. Yeah, I feel like whatever it is that you're crying about, which is probably over here with this person, I feel like you're seeing the justice in it. You're seeing why it happened. And possibly because you're tapped in a little bit more. Maybe you're seeing things from other perspectives. You're realizing that it was a teaching moment rather than somebody just trying to hurt you and attack you. I feel like you're seeing it differently now. You know, like, because over here you're like, you're seeing it like this. You know, everybody's poking a wand at her. And over here, you're finally seeing why it happened. Tell me why. What's the gift that came out of this for Leo? What's the gift? What's the gift that came out for Leo with this? A transformation. And then a happy, stable home. So I feel like, you know, even though you're struggling with this new information or this gift or whatever this Hilarion is, I feel like it's leading you to a brand new beginning. And it starts with the 4 of Wands, which is a happy, stable home. This is the Spring card, so this is about a brand new beginning. It's the same card as this one, 4 of Wands. Okay, it's a new beginning in love with an Empress. Oh my God. Who saw that coming? So you find your Empress here. Now I don't know if that's you finding your own divinity. But here's the wheel. So yeah, something's happening that's destined for you. Tell me more. Yep, it's a brand new beginning. And then there's that King of Pentacles that was at the bottom of the deck, saying like this is going to be a stable new beginning because of the King of Pentacles. I also see the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you might be getting some kind of beautiful gifts or just understanding, you know, kind of the bigger picture. Like a lot of times we get hurt and then we just stay stuck in it, stuck in the pain. But I see you moving forward. I feel like Spirit is moving you forward, like letting you see the reasons, because I feel like some, you know, people are taken out of our life and it hurts so bad and we don't want to let them go. And sometimes it takes a while, but then we figure out like where we are now, like once the time passes and then you're like, oh my God, look at what happened. So what happens here is spring comes and you all of a sudden see yourself as an Empress and you see love from the Empress's perspective, which changes everything. It changes the way people see you and it changes the way you see people. And so you say goodbye to all of this old pain and then you take your place here like as the King of Wands, but a stable King of Wands with the King of Pentacles here. That's about stability. It's about having enough money. It's about not worrying about money. So that's what I see. So the answer to this question that's hurting you is to talk to Spirit about it. Go into meditation and ask to be given like clarity on it, you know. It'll come. So let's see who's next. Sagittarius. Okay, Sag. Let's see what's going on for Sag. Spirit guides, what messages do you have for our Sagittarius for today? What do they need to know? You're the boss. That's the second time that came out. You're the boss. You make your decisions. You make the decisions for your life. Clear the past. So maybe it's just a matter of like letting something go from the past that just wasn't serving you anymore. And we'll get some Akashic. Thanks everybody for being here, for watching, for pressing the like button. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate all of you that subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it. So let's get some messages from the Akashic. The Queen of Keys. Look, it's at the bottom, the King. I was going to shuffle, but I'm just going to take it. Because that's a vibe match. King and Queen of Keys. It's like the Marian kind of vibe, you know? And then at the bottom of the deck, views of the ego. So it could be about someone being selfish. It could be a question of, did I stay too long with something? And it also comes with the message like, there's somebody in your energy that might not change. So let's clear out, or let's clarify the boss card. You're the boss. Why does Sag need to know that they're the boss? Tell me more. Because you can manifest things. All you have to do is get started. You have to make a decision and walk forward toward it. I want this, and then make it happen. There's a transformation happening here. Tell me what it is. Oh my God, the other death card. So obviously an ending and being able to see the reason, the Justice card. Clear the past. Tell me about that. What do they need to clear out of their energy, Spirit? This Five of Cups. It's grief. Because you have many options here. And I feel like it could be confusing. You don't know what you want, maybe. You're too sad. Gosh, I thought I saw the Sun card, but oh, there. All right, so yeah, so here's the thing. Once you clear the past, which is this Five of Pentacles, you know, like, I feel like shit. I don't have anything to offer. I don't want any help. I am cold. I am alone. I am miserable, right? And then this is what's coming when you clear the past. Sunshine and Ten of Pentacles. You're really, really transmuting energy, and I think it has everything to do with finding the justice in this, whatever ended. Now let's look at this Queen of Keys. Tell me about this Queen of Keys. So she's like Minor Arcana Empress. The King of Keys is like Minor Arcana Emperor. The Queen of Keys is maybe bringing in an offer of love. This is something that this queen feels her inner soul, like that she needs to do. She does. She has some kind of clarity on a situation. She's working with spirit, and she also knows her strength. So definitely working with spirit, manifesting. Wow, this is kind of cool. Tell me about the King of Keys. Why is he here? It's like a perfect match for the Queen. Tell me what the King of Keys is here for Sagittarius. Okay, all right. So this King of Keys is a soul friend, Two of Cups, and it feels like a burden. And I feel like temperance, like it's about maybe being patient. It could be about transmuting energy. Maybe that's what they are doing. This king is doing, like transmuting, because somebody feels like the relationship's a burden, like it's a lot of work, right? So the temperance card, she's standing here in a yoga pose, trying to transmute energy, trying to change something. Oh my gosh. And boy, oh boy, look what she's getting. She's getting a brand new idea. She's getting a brand new idea while she's meditating here about this king, and starting down a new path of passion, right? This King of Keys could very well be somebody that you work with, or that will come and make you an offer at work, for work, you know, and then it leads to love. This is a really super good reading, Sagittarius, and I'll tell you why. Because you've got like a lot of really important cards here. First of all, you have this divine couple that's in Pentacles, so it's stable and it's a commitment kind of relationship. It's also clarified by the Two of Cups. It's also clarified by the Judgment card, which means like that's your soul's decision, like your soul wants to go toward it. You also have Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands, which means like this is going to even out everything. Like you're going to be happy in love and money. You're going to be abundant. I feel like you're going to know your own strength. There's going to be stability in your home, and you're the one making it all happen with that Three of Wands. You're the one that's manifesting it. You get the idea, you decide, and then you manifest it. And I do see like there's a lot of transformation happening for you. I think that's what you're manifesting, is the transformation. And I don't see this being a past person. I feel like this is somebody you don't know. There's no card saying that it's a past person at all. I feel like you have a past person that caused you some pain, but it's over, and they made you feel really, really small and sad and confused. And then I feel like you're kind of just deciding to listen to your soul and walk a different direction. And that's when you run into this Two of Cups thing. And this Two of Cups relationship, you know, like it's got the Ten of Wands here. So I don't know if you feel like it's a burden, or you're kind of still carrying around shit from the past. But if I were you, I would try and let that go, because it's saying like clear the past, you know. So don't take this energy that you have from this first relationship into this new one, because this new one's really, really good. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I also wanted to mention one more thing. At the bottom of this deck, it's the number 1 card in this one, and it's talking about woo-woo is wonderful. It's about actually believing in all of that. It's about believing in the woo-woo, like this, like the tarot cards, like the soul path, you know, seeing all that happen, maybe even talking to the other side. You know, some people think it's crazy, but I feel like maybe there's something coming in for you where you're feeling it. And I think you like the feeling. I think you're following it because of that Judgment card. I feel like you're kind of tapping in and you're like, man, this feels pretty good. And I think you're just following it. So that's kind of cool. So that's what I have for you guys. And I'm just going to go ahead and say goodbye. Thank you so much for everything you do, for all your support. I love you guys. Have a great day.